Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today, as you can see, this is another unboxing video. I received this a few days ago. Honestly, it was really hard for me to wait to open it, but I really wanted to review it with you. I received it on my birthday, so you can imagine I wanted to open it. But okay, I waited just a few days. So here is the box that I received. So maybe we can open it together. I think you can guess what it is, but I think you will see also in the title of the video. So maybe no surprise there. So here is the tissue. Yeah, I ordered it directly from Guerlain, which I do from time to time. Okay, so I believe I have some free stuff also, some gifts. Okay, because I had lots of fidelity points, maybe. A few samples, nice, still nice to have, and the cream. Okay, so let's put this aside. And what we are going to talk about today is the new Shalimar. So it is the Shalimar Millésime Tonka. So as you may remember, I reviewed last year the Millésime Vanilla Planifolia, which was released in 2021. And when I bought this fragrance, so I really enjoyed the vanilla one. I thought it was a really great vanilla. The quality of the vanilla was really, really great. So I bought an extra bottle also to be sure to have a backup of this vanilla fragrance, because I really enjoy it. I love it. And at some point I heard that they were going to re-release the fragrance each year. So I thought, okay, maybe it's gonna be different depending on the on the quality of the vanilla that they get each year. So maybe there will be some slight differences. And I never thought that they were going to make a different version of it each year based on one of the notes of this fragrance. So hopefully I bought my vanilla, a backup of the vanilla one last year, and this year they released the Vanilla Millésime Tonka. So I'm really curious to check this one and to try it to see what it smells like. So let's open the box and I'm gonna show you the bottle. Okay, so I removed the plastic. Here is the box, which is darker than the previous one. I think so. I think the other one was, I don't really remember the box. Oh, I took only the cap. Okay, I don't want to break the bottle, but only the cap came. I don't know if it's normal, but okay. Okay, it was already losing the cap. Okay, so the bottle is pretty close to the one from last year. I mean the Millésime Vanilla, but I believe the Millésime Vanilla had a golden sticker. This one has a dark black one. Okay, so let's spray it. So I'm gonna spray it on paper as usual and spray it on my wrist also to be able to compare both. Okay, so I can already smell it. Okay, I didn't say it, but it's a blind buy because I was not able to try it first. But okay, you know, I really enjoyed all the Shalimar flankers. I really enjoyed the vanilla version. So I thought, okay, as I enjoy also Tonka, this is a note that I quite enjoy. Maybe I'm gonna enjoy this one too. Oh, indeed, the Tonka is really beautiful here. So it's a little bit fresh in the opening, but this is really, really quick. I directly dive into the Tonka, which is definitely the most important part of the fragrance. But I had also lots of vanilla that reminded me a lot of Vanilla Planifolia in the opening. So this is good. I heard that they use the same vanilla tincture for both fragrances. So yes, I think this is also a great quality of vanilla here. And the vanilla is really powdery. It has also this almond touch. It's really almondy, and it's bringing something, yeah, something powdery, soft. It's really beautiful. Yeah, I think it's quite close to the Vanilla Planifolia one, just that the Vanilla Planifolia indeed is more emphasized on the vanilla, and this one more on the tonka. So this one is more almondy, tonka-like, but I really like it. Okay, I'm gonna try on skin, see where we are. Okay, on my skin it's a bit more floral. That's funny because these notes, I don't have them on paper really. I see that there is a floral background to it, but on paper I don't really have these floral notes, even if I can detect that they are there somewhere. On my skin it's much more floral and powdery, which is funny. Yeah, I get more the iris, the rose and the jasmine on my skin. That's really intriguing. Yeah, and the tonka part indeed really remind me of, it reminds me of that Tonka Imperial also fragrance that I really enjoy. I have this fragrance too and I really enjoy it. That's really interesting. So maybe I could compare it. Oh, that's really great. So before going into the comparison, just a few words about the notes in this fragrance. So here are the notes that I found on Fragrantica. So it's in the opening, the top notes, bergamot and bitter almond. I definitely get something fresh in the opening, so that maybe the bergamot, but it's not as really well defined, I believe, as in some other flankers, like in Filtre de Parfum, for example, I get lots of bergamot. Here, that's not the case. It's more, yeah, on the almond and tonka beans part. So I get indeed lots of bitter almond in the top notes. In the middle notes, so there is this iris, rose and jasmine. Okay, the floral notes are there. In the base note, tonka bean and vanilla. So indeed, these are the notes that you find in Guerlain. So as you may know, the Guerlain is something like a base that you find in most of Guerlain fragrances. And this base is bergamot, iris, rose, jasmine, tonka bean and vanilla. So this is mainly what you get here. So I have the impression that they are going to take this Guerlain and just emphasize one part of it, one note of this to release, I don't know, this new Shalimar version each year maybe. So I don't know, we get the vanilla last year, this year this is the tonka, maybe next year we're going to have the iris. So I don't know, but that would be nice, even if we already have maybe the one a bit more emphasized on iris, which is the initial one that I really enjoy too. But I'm curious to see what they are going to do next. Okay, maybe quickly let's compare it with the Shalimar Vanilla Planifolia. So I have it here also. As you can see, the sticker is a bit different and I already wore this one a bit. Ah yes, indeed more vanilla. But the other notes are a bit more behind. I feel like maybe in the tonka bean version, yeah, no, I have more bergamot in the tonka bean version and floral notes. So I feel like I have maybe more well balanced of all these notes, just that the tonka is emphasized. I have an overdose of tonka in this one, but I can feel the other notes in this one. I definitely get lots of vanilla, and I remember that on my skin I had a few also floral notes, but yeah, I feel that maybe the overdose is even more prominent on the vanilla in this one than the tonka overdose in the tonka version. Maybe let's compare it with the Tonka Imperial now. I sprayed my fingers, so I have lots of it on my fingers now. You can see it's pretty shiny. Okay, so yeah, indeed, lots of Tonka in Tonka Imperial, but yeah, but this one has some fresh notes. I really enjoyed the aromatic notes that there are in this one. So I believe it has rosemary, pine. Yeah, basically have tonka, rosemary and pine. I don't know what else, but and I really like this touch in this one. It's really interesting. Maybe it's making it leaning a little bit more masculine, but to me it's making it leaning a lot more unisex. But I really enjoy the aromatic notes in this one. Nothing like this, but the tonka, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, they have this gourmand touch really in the Tonka Imperial, which is maybe a bit more chocolatey, I would say. Yeah, okay, so to me the Tonka part is quite similar in these two parts. So I have something almondy, gourmandy, a bit chocolatey. But I have a different interpretation, as this one is more aromatic and this one to me is more powdery. So yeah, I was expecting, to be honest, slightly different version, in the sense that I heard that this one was going a little bit more masculine than this one. Not sure. To me they are both unisex, so I don't feel like this one is more masculine. Yeah, and I don't feel like this one is more feminine either. So to me these three are completely unisex. And I feel like this one is maybe a little bit closer in the DNA to Shalimar than this one. So this is what I really enjoy also in the Tonka version, because I recognize more Shalimar behind than in the Vanilla Planifolia. In Vanilla Planifolia, I believe you can give it to someone and without seeing the bottle, this person would never guess that this is a Shalimar fragrance. In this one, maybe a bit more, because you can feel more the other notes. The bergamot, the iris, the vanilla is really beautiful there too. Jasmine. So I feel like I get more the other notes in this one. Oh, that's great. I really enjoy it. Honestly, that's a good surprise. Love it. Okay. And the last fragrance, maybe I would like to compare this one to is another tonka bean fragrance. So it's not a Guerlain. Maybe it's gonna be completely different then, maybe because I believe the tonka bean is different also. Okay, and the last one, yes, I wanted to compare it to is a fragrance by Boucheron, and it is from their private collection. This is their Tonka one. It is Fève Tonka de Canaima. I guess this is the name. Canaima, you said. I don't know if it's from Venezuela, but I guess this is where these tonka beans are produced, so maybe more or less. Okay, and this one is much more powdery. Lots of almond, really powdery. Does it have benzoin or something like that? I feel like it's more balmy. Yeah, it's much more balmy and maybe woodier in the base also. Super powdery compared to the other ones, but it has some common notes, yeah. Yeah, but the iris part, that's funny, yeah? I still have lots of iris from this one. The tonka is there, this is the main ingredients for sure, but I have the other ones coming through. And I feel like the vanilla is what I get the most at the beginning with this freshness from the bergamot. But after that, I have the iris. The iris is really peering through, so it's really pleasing in the sense that I love these ingredients. And I love the iris also in Shalimar, and I'm really pleased to have all these notes all together. Lots of tonka, which is really makes it really comforting. A little bit more powdery and lovely. Yes, with the iris. I guess this tonka iris combo works really well. Also with the vanilla. These are maybe the three notes that I get the most in this one. I really like it. Yeah, now I have completely different vibe if I compare it with Tonka Imperial again. It goes in the completely different direction. The vanilla. I have still lots of common stuff going on with the vanilla one. And the last one was, yes, the Boucheron one, much more powdery. Yes, much more almonds, tonka beans, super powdery, with a woody base. Really enjoy it too, but yeah, this one it was a great blind buy. I'm really happy about this one. I think it's gonna be great for fall and winter. but still I think it's like this one, great quality, great ingredients that I smell at least, but I believe it's gonna sit quite closer to the skin, maybe won't project lots, but still I love this kind of fragrances for fall and winter because it's like a comforting cocoon. So this is what I believe I'm gonna have from this one. So voila, I hope you enjoyed my reviewed and quick comparison of this fragrance, and I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!